Good afternoon. The Public Safety Committee will now come to order. Have all of the members had a chance to view the minutes from the last meeting?
Make a motion.
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Aye.
The motion passes. Minutes have been approved. Now for our new business, we have Mr. Chief Randy Smith on a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a clinical affiliation agreement with UA Capstone.
Yes, thank you very much, Councilwoman. Basically, this is an MOU between the City of Tuscaloosa Fire Rescue and Capstone School of Nursing. So allow them to get some clinical experience riding with our rescue, working with our paramedics. They'll be limited, of course, in their scope as they have to work under the direct orders of a physician where medics don't. So they will not be providing any clinical or any practical skills. They'll just be gaining the experience, and we will also have them working with the social workers a little bit, I believe.
Okay. Any questions?
Make a motion.
Chief, does clinical mean it's only happening in a clinic, or is that,
No, it's just, clinical is
they're
just,
going on
Just the
call?
experience
Yes, sir.
they give. Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right,
you very
thank you,
much.
Chief. All right, next we have Mr. Holmes, a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a permissive use agreement for Southern Ale House. Is that what it is? Yep. To Dockside.
Yes, ma'am. I don't remember who all was in admin last week when I sort of tentatively gave y'all a heads up that this would be coming and being doubled up tonight. As you know, and you heard the presentation last week on the alcohol license for Dockside, which is our friends at Southern Ale House up on Lake Tuscaloosa. Part of the issue that has come up is we deal with this a lot residentially, where somebody may have a good portion of their backyard that's actually city property because it falls below the acquisition line. It's not typically much of an issue in that circumstance, but here it became an issue because there is an area of what they would consider their backyard to this restaurant right off their patio, where if you'll see this hash area, is going to be what is submitted to ABC as their premises. And so what they're wanting to do, and I'll let them elaborate if they would like, is for, if somebody comes up on a boat or drives up and puts their name on a waiting list and the weather's nice and there's grass area and there's cornhole or whatever else, be able to get a beer in a plastic cup and walk out there, get a glass of wine or whatever else. To be able to consider the portion, sorry, I need a pointer. The portion that is within this semicircle and behind that shrub line as part of their premises, they have to have a permit from the city of Tuscaloosa that allows them to use it. And so what we have done is a permissive use permit. This is what we would do if somebody were to hold a festival in Government Plaza. It's very similar to what you will see for Kentuck at Snow Hinton Park, or any other time that you're going to have some sort of alcohol on city property. This is kind of a new, it's a new way to do an old thing for us. And so we have done this permit for 1 year. It is cancelable at the city's request. If we have a problem or we say, hey, this isn't working out, we can call them and say, this permit's going away. That it will, the hedge line you see approaching the docks will delineate where the permit will stop. And so it will not allow people to take alcohol actually onto the waters of Lake Tuscaloosa, onto a boat, or onto the dock. We met up there last week with ABC and with the owners, and everybody thus far has seemed satisfied with it. Any questions for me in the details? One of the
Sounds
conditions will be that if at any point that area is flooded, that the permit is suspended until such time it's not flooded. I can't imagine that would ever really be an issue, but
One question. I don't either. Will there be signage to say where that permit stops, like with alcohol?
there'll be signage and it will fall on the hedge line. The ABC The ABC is gonna have to be satisfied with anything they do. They're typically a little stricter than we are on some of those
Sounds good
particulars.
to me.
Mr. Holmes, so it's a use permit.
Yes, sir.
It's 1 year, and it's revocable if there's a problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes, so congrats. Is there anything else to come before the public safety committee?
Ms. Howard?
Yes.
You may have seen there was email traffic back and forth between the mayor and I think you were on it, some others, on a discussion of traffic
Yes.
patterns out here in front. So just as a heads up, I hope to have that on a public safety committee agenda
Okay,
soon. Probably work better.
next.
I talked with the chief and the operations director today. We do want to have some sort of preparatory discussions offline before it goes to a public forum to get everything kind of aired out there and be ready to talk about it. But I will come to you and ask that appears on the public safety agenda.
And I'm making
at
a
some
note now
point.
to make sure we do that within next month. Is that too soon or?
Uh,
soon enough?
No, I think certainly our
Okay,
chief, I don't see Brent, I think a month is fine for having the starter discussion that I referred to. And that won't be closed, but it'll be probably, I'll invite the people who have expressed approximate interest. And then I think that's good for a month. So in September, I believe we should be ready to talk or not talk on the agenda. I say not talk because maybe we'll get it resolved before that, but.
okay. All right, so Vicki, we'll wait off until September.
Okay.
All right. So if there's nothing else, motion
Second.
to adjourn second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes, meeting is adjourned. Thank you.